Hey you guys, so today I have no makeup on because we are filming a try on and swatches. Well, technically not no makeup, I do have eyebrows on. But anyway, see, I'm distracted already. This always happens. Today I am filming a try on and swatches of the new Anastasia Riviera palette. Oh my goodness, you guys, I am so excited to finally get to sit down and play with this. I've had this sitting on my desk for about a week. You saw me, I got it in my last Ulta haul. It's been sitting on my desk for a week. It's beautiful and I've been dying to play with it. Here is the actual palette. It is absolutely stunning. It is this beautiful canvas, nice bright white and blue. Here's the back, of course, just gorgeous. This retails for, I believe, $45. And of course you get 14 shades. Let me open this up for you guys. We have this little cover, of course. Yep. And here is the palette. This is gorgeous. Of course, this is all like summer break, sailing kind of themed. Like the majority of this is sailing and port themed. I think it is fantastic. Beautiful, beautiful colors. Very bright, very springy. Just so you know, these three shades, Bahamas, Cannes, and Palm. These are the pressed pigments. And of course it does say they're not meant to be used on your eyes. Technically, they can still be used on your eyes. It's an eyeshadow palette. However, all pressed pigments have that warning in case you're unfamiliar, because they will often use pigments that in the US aren't cleared for use around the eye area. So they have to have that warning on them. Basically, you could have an allergic reaction. It could cause staining. It's highly unlikely. I mean, the staining, that happens with most highly pigmented shadows. I typically don't have that issue, which is interesting because I'm very, very fair. It's basically to cover the company's butt in case you do have an issue with the eyeshadow. That's the biggest thing. Of course, it comes with a brush. I do like these little brushes in the Anastasia palettes. They're really nice. I don't tend to use them a whole lot for like detail work, but like this end is great for packing on shadows. The blending end I don't use so much, but that's just me, and that's because over the past few years of working with makeup, I've gotten brushes that I'm just like, there's the brush I use for that, there's the brush I use for this, and when I find a new one that I love, that's what I use. But I do always keep one of these, one or more of these, in my little container of brushes I'm currently using, because these are good for just basic packing on shadows. Well, you can bend this all the way back, but it's a bit of a stretch, like it wants to fight you, but it won't damage the packaging or anything if you want to bend this all the way back. Now, mine actually looks a little rough. I think it just got knocked around a little in shipping from the manufacturer to Ulta, but that's fine. The shadows themselves still look great. Okay, guys, so I've been sitting here trying to film swatches of this palette for the past 20 minutes, and my camera is being a little bitch today and does not want to focus on anything except my face. It wants to focus on my face or my background. It doesn't want to focus on my arm. So I'm going to literally hold my arm against my face, and hopefully I can get some swatches for you guys that are actually in focus. Okay, here we go. This is ridiculous. This is what frustration brings you to. Okay, the first shade on the top row, this is Sails. That is a very, very white matte. It's very pretty. All the rest of the top row are shimmers. This one is Yacht. That is gorgeous. That is a beautiful brown. Next, we have Seychelles. This is probably one of the shades that I'm most excited about. It's a beautiful, beautiful metallic teal. And next up, we have Palermo. It's a stunning magenta pink metallic as well. So pretty. Next up is Seaside. It's like purple. Okay, this looks gray in the pan, like straight up gray. but it actually looks like a lilac when you swatch it. That's really interesting. And this one is Inheritance. This is a very yellowy gold. I don't tend to play with yellows a whole lot, but I eventually will. Probably not in this video, but definitely soon. And the last metallic, the last color on the top row is Mediterranean. And that's a really pretty, like, if you took like periwinkle but made it really, really deep, that's what it looks like. It is just so, so pretty. All right, now we are moving on to the bottom row. These are all mattes. This is the shade Estate. Then we have Cabana. Next up is Coastline. Beautiful peachy tone. This one, Estate. This looks like a beige in the pan, but on my arm it actually looks very, very peachy, which I love. This is our first pigment, and this is Bahamas. Holy cow, you guys, that is insane. I don't even know if the camera is doing it justice. That is straight hot neon pink, so pretty. The next shade is Monte Carlo, which is a softer rose pink, really gorgeous. Our next pigment is a deep purple, and this is Cannes. Or Cons, however you pronounce it, I don't care. That is really pretty. And then our last shade and our last pigment is Palm. Just a beautiful, deep, like true chocolatey brown. So this is our entire palette, you guys. This is a beautiful, beautiful palette. I freaking love this. All right, guys, let me clean my arm and my hand off real quick so I don't cover myself in shadow. And I will be right back to start the look. What look we're doing, I'm not sure yet. We'll figure it out. All right, guys, I'm ready to go ahead and get started with this eye look. We're just kind of playing around today, like always. I'm using my Smashbox 24-Hour Photo Finish Shadow Primer. This has kind of been my go-to lately as far as eyeshadow primers go, just because it's really thick and creamy, and I like the way it works with most of the shadows I've been using lately. I love that feeling you get when you just did your eyebrows, so everything's nice and smooth and even and easy to work with. I am super excited to play with these colors today. First, I'm going to be taking my Morphe M330 brush, and I'm going into Monte Carlo. This color is beautiful. So, so pretty. And this is kind of just like my base color. So I'm just laying this down first, well above my crease. I'm just going in a little bit at a time and blending this in. Now on a teensy little M562 brush, which I almost dropped, I'm going to be grabbing a little bit of Coastline. And I actually kind of picked up this technique from Nikki Tutorials, where you take the brush and just put it right against the edge of the color and rub it back and forth to blend out. Now, I have lightly hooded eyes, so I'm taking this color actually really, really high up, just so that I have enough room to do what I want to do with this look. Now I'm grabbing my M506 brush. I've picked up a lot of Morphe brushes lately because I really like the way they work with powder shadows. And I'm going into Cannes. This is one of the pigments that you're not supposed to use in the immediate eye area, just so you know. As you can see, I have no issue with that. I'm just blending this into Monte Carlo, and then I'm going back in and I'm really going to deepen that color up. Now I'm just grabbing a teensy detailer brush and I'm going into Sails. This is a pure white, and I'm just putting this right underneath my brow bone as a highlight. There's really no like traditional highlight shade in this. So I'm just using this to separate where my brow is from the rest of the shadow and just kind of give it some space. So I am going to go in with my ColourPop No Filter Concealer in the shade Light 12. I'm going to use this to cut my crease out, and today I'm actually using the Morphe M421 brush. I picked this up because it looked like it would be really, really nice for doing a cut crease with. So we're going to see how it works today. I'm just kind of coating both sides of this brush with the concealer. Okay, so this brush is okay for cutting out. It's not great. I still think I like the other brush I've been using a bit better. If you guys have any recommendations for brushes that are really, really nice for doing cut creases with, please let me know, because I'm always on the hunt to make doing this so much easier. I'm taking just this little flat eyeliner brush I have, and I'm going to go in with Sails right along the top edge of that cut crease and really clean it up. You of course could do this part with a white eyeliner, however I do not currently have one. Like a white liquid eyeliner. I need to get one. Just smoothing out what's left of the concealer on my eye. So next I'm taking the Morphe M508 and I'm going into Seychelles. And I'm just very carefully packing Seychelles onto the lid, right under where we added in that white liner. Just take your time and be careful. This color is just insanely gorgeous. It's so pretty. Don't forget, if the white gets a little bit blurry, you can always go ahead and clean it up. All right, I just went in with a wipe and cleaned up the edge just a little bit. I'm going to curl my eyelashes real quick, just because I always curl my lashes before I do my liner. And now I'm going in with the Clinique Pretty Easy liquid eyelining pen. I've had this one in my drawer forever. It's a brush tip pen, and I found that it's very similar to the Kat Von D tattoo liner that I loved and have been trying to find a replacement for. All right, guys, I'm going to throw on my lashes and liner real quick. I am using my L'Oreal Unlimited mascara, and for lashes today, because I'm wearing lashes, I'm using the Ardell Faux Mink in 811. Does this have a style name? No, it's just Faux Mink 811. These are really, really pretty. All right, you guys, here's what we look like with lashes on. So, first of all, these lashes are amazing. I think they're gorgeous. I love them. Second of all, I did not realize this, but my eye look looks like toothpaste. It does. It really looks like toothpaste. I mean, very pretty toothpaste, but still toothpaste. I'm going to go ahead and do my other eye and the rest of my makeup off camera, because today I am also filming a wear test and try on of the e.l.f. Flawless Finish Foundation and 16-Hour Camo Concealer that will be up most likely on Sunday. So I'm going to go ahead and do all that, and then I will be back to finish off the rest of this eye and tell you my thoughts on the Anastasia Riviera palette. Hey you guys, I am back, and my foundation, concealer, blush, highlight, bronzer, and lips are all done. If you want to see how I did all of that and what products I used, go ahead and check out my video that will be out on Sunday. I am going to go back into my palette, And I am grabbing, where'd my brush go? I'm all over the place today. Okay, I'm going to be using this little brush, my little flat elf brush. Now I'm going in with Monte Carlo again. And I'm just taking this all the way underneath my eyes. And then I'm cleaning off my Morphe M508, and I'm going in with Can, and just taking that right along the lash line and right along the edge of that wing. And that's just getting tucked right along the edge of your lashes, just on about the outer half. So you still have that pink peeking underneath. Now for highlight, this palette doesn't have like a super dedicated highlight shade, but I'm gonna use Seaside. That really pretty pale lavender that looks, or lilac that looks gray in the palette. I have a feeling, my feelings are usually right, that would make a beautiful highlight for this look. I'm just going to highlight that inner corner and then drag that down into the pink. There we go. That is so pretty, you guys. Oh my gosh. Oh, I love it. Like, it looks totally gray in the pan. Like, I thought it was a freaking gray. But no, it's a beautiful lilac. Like lavendery lilac gorgeousness. I don't even know if the camera is freaking catching how gorgeous this eye look looks on camera. Like, yeah, it looks a little bit toothpastey, but if you don't like that look, you can always take the purple straight up to the white, which is what I was originally going to do with this look, but then I just ended up eyeing the white, and I still love the way it looks. I think it's so, so pretty. So I hope you guys kind of had fun learning how to do this look today, as kind of random as it is. And I wanted to give you my thoughts on the Riviera palette. Of course, this is technically not a full review because I haven't used all the shades. I haven't played with it for a long time. But to be honest, in my opinion, this is just another winner from Anastasia Beverly Hills. It is beautiful. It is gorgeous. I think the color selection is absolutely freaking insane. Color path, of course, is gorgeous. Blendability is gorgeous. Seychelles is probably one of my new favorite colors, like ever, ever, ever. Beautiful. I cannot wait to play with the rest of this palette. I'm so excited to get into some of these other shades, especially like Palermo and Yacht. They're just stunning. So I think this is an excellent palette, especially if you love these colors, bright colors and metallics. For spring and summer, I think this is fantastic. This one definitely will be traveling with me when I go to Chicago in a couple months because it is just stunning. So I'm super, super happy to have added this to my collection, and I definitely think it is worth the price if you love the colors. So that is it for this swatches and try on video. If you guys have any questions, comments, or just want to say hi, I would love to hear from you in the comments below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't yet, please make sure to subscribe to my channel. You can also keep up with me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. I'm pretty much everywhere, and all the links for those are down below as well. Thank you guys so, so much for watching, and I will see you again very, very soon. Bye.